This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, please respond also. Right. So we are writing the sort program. Okay. For sorting, what do you want? You want an input file. So what people will do, like the agents, like in the bank, if you are getting, you will get some data, or as the HRs, they will give you some data. Those are your input file. Those will be in your Word format, or it might be in the text format, or it can be in the doc format, or it can be or your XMLs, or it can be anything. So all whatever these formats are there, these will be you will be receiving these. Okay, so these you will be putting in some fields in your mainframe environment. These will come from your Windows or Linux, any other environment, and you have to put it in your mainframe environment. So once you are getting in your mainframe environment, this will become like your input file where we have here like data input. Do you understand, guys? Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay. Now you have output. Okay, you want an output file. So what do you want? You want to arrange it using some conditions. Okay, so you want to arrange it using some conditions. Now, how will you arrange it using some conditions? How will you do that? Okay, so these you are using a utility in your mainframes. Okay, you will use some utility in your mainframes, and its name is what? Sort. Or else you can also use a df sort, or else you can also use something called as ice tool. Okay, inside this ice tool is very powerful. Okay, inside this the ice tool is extremely powerful, right? And you have something called as sort. So majorly you will be using only sort, right? And sort is very complex. Okay, you can achieve like unimaginable things. So most of the programs what you are writing in COBOL, they can be achieved using just the sort utility and other like if conditions and all. This can be definitely used. Regardless of that, let us understand the basic of the sort. Okay, guys. So let us understand the sort basics. Okay. Now, what do you have inside the sort? So the interviewer sometimes they will ask you, what are sort cards? Okay. What are sort cards means what you will tell? You will say that sort cards are your what? Sort in, you will give in the DD name, and you will give something called as what? Sort out, and then you sort out DD, and you have something called as your control statements. Okay, you have something called as your control statement. So using these also, you will control the input, how it is working, and output, what output you want. Okay, you will do that. So for that, let us write a simple program, the first program. Okay, so we have data input and we have data output also. Both are created already. So in the input, we have 1326, the roll number, and we have some name and some salaries we have. Okay, so please remember like two fields. Okay, so let us do like calls on the starting two fields. We have roll numbers. Okay, and then we have our names, which is from the fourth position. Let us take up till the 19th position. Okay, 4 to 19 we have. Here, I will repeat Lasya two times. I will repeat Pavan four times. Okay. So there have been like some repetitions. You don't have only single essay and single pawan in the company. You might have multiple repetitions also inside. Okay, or else, yeah. So something, some data you have received, those are all repeated. Okay, and you please remember in the pawan section, I have replaced means the salary. I have given different salary to. Okay, so only two salaries are matching. Rest of the salaries are not matching. Okay, please remember that. So now we just go over here and that's okay. So equal to 3.4. Where are we writing our programs? Something called a sort.pgms. Okay, we don't have any members inside that. So let us write our copy statement, which is the first one. Okay, COPY, copy. Right? Now, how will you write double forward slash? Let us say we are just copying. So CPY, okay, then job, notify. Is it necessary? Notify, is it necessary, guys?
Yes, sir.
It's not necessary. I think yesterday's class I have told, right? It's not necessary. Yeah, we can find it in the spool, right? So again, we can go over here, double forward slash. Now you have something called as copy, na? Copy job statement is over. Now what will you write? Your exec statement. How will you write? Let us say step one, exec pgm equal to what? The sort, double forward slash. Then you have something called as what? Sort in. These are your inputs. Then the DSN equal to what will you give? Your input. So what is your input? Data input. Okay. For that, what is the disposition? You give the disposition as share. You don't want to make any changes by mistaking it. Disposition as share. Now you will give something called as what? Sort out DD where you want the output. So equal to what? Data OP, right? So the disposition, what it should be? Let us say it is old. Okay. Double forward slash. Now sysprint DD sys out equal to star. Then sys out DD sys out equal to star, right? Now sys in DD sys in DD then star. So if you give sys in DD star, only then whatever you are writing after sys in DD star, it will be considered as what? The control statement. Okay, this will be considered as the control statement. Okay. Now the first control statement that we will run is sort fields equal to, people who know what is that? Copy.
Copy.
Yeah. Okay. Sort fields equal to copy. Then you will submit. Then you can see max is 0 ds list. Then what you will give? Where you will see the output?
Data OP.
In the data output where you have written your sys out. Okay. So here you can see everything is there. The repeated stuff, non-repeated stuffs, and everything is there. Okay. Now you go back. Okay. Now this is sort fields equal to copy. This is for what? This is just for copying. So it will work as your IB journal. Okay. Inside this, if you don't want the repeated stuff, then if you don't want any duplicates, then you have what? Some fields
Some fields is equal
equal
to none.
to none. Okay. What they will this do? This will not allow Your
Repetition. Duplicates.
duplicates. Yes. Now max is equal to 0. And if you give, okay. So still it is coming. Why is it so? I think Pawan can answer this. Pawan, can you please help us in this matter? So why we are getting the duplicates still in the output?
Sort it out.
Sort?
Because of disk equals to old.
Because of a disk equal to old. No, not because of that. Pawan, I need answer from you.
Sir, first we need to sort it out, sir.
First we need to sort it out without using the copy, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we want to sort it out. So how will we sort it out? The first thing is we will sort out. So the duplicates we will leave it like this only. Okay. Then we will write from the first position you have the two characters. So first one, then the characters ch characters should be in an ascending order for support.
Ascending order.
Okay, we have written, yeah. Then the sum fields equal to none will work. Okay, if you write copy, it won't even it will just copy. It won't consider the other stuff. Okay, so now let us just check the output, right? So you can see the repeated stuff is gone, right? And 0 to power has means this has interchanged with the last year. Okay, so start. Let me just queue that strt start and ds list, and let us go where to our data input. Okay, so we are going to our data input, and you can see that Pawan, what is the number it has given for the Pawan? 6799. Okay, so let us check over here. It has taken the first number, right? So we have given the salary as different, right? We have given different salaries. The first Pawan it is encountering directly, it is putting it to the output. Okay, and Lasya, if we have given, so Lasya is we have given same, no issues. It will definitely come here, right? So this is the case, right? So this is how you will remove the duplicates. Clear, guys? Can we move further?
Yes, sir.
Okay, done. Now this is about your sum fields equal to none, and you know the sort fields from which position, what length of characters you want it in an ascending. If you want, you keep it in the descending, you can do. So for ascending it is A, for descending it is D. Now we will see about the major key and the minor key, right? So if you want from the first position two characters to be in the descending order, and from let us say what the 20th position, the four characters to be in what? Let us say ascending order. Okay. So there will be some conflict in the data. So this part is called as major key from here to here, and this part is called as minor key, right? And I don't want like sum is equal to none. I want to see everything. Okay, let us see how will it arrange. So if you just submit like this, okay. So let us go to the spool. You can see over here it is in infinite loop, or else it is waiting for some. It has given the priority as 9. So do you know what is the problem, guys? I think we have discussed previously. So if you go over here, you can see waiting for the data sets. Yes. Now what we should do? If it is telling waiting for the data set, what we should do?
You have to close that file.
Go back.
Close
Yes,
that.
you should go
We
back
should
and you
close
have to
everything
close
and
that.
go.
Yes. So if we are closing, then you are getting the max is 0, right? So now we will go back. We are getting max is 0, and then now we will just understand how is it. Invalid scroll amount of the CSR. Yeah. So it is arranging everything. So from the 20th position, we want it in the descending order. It did not. So let us see. Yeah, this is the highest, this is less, and this is this one. So there has been a conflict. So the Pavan field here, it should be in the descending order. So this should be high. After this, the 3 should come, right? So this did not arrange. But still, if you want, you can arrange these, okay? If there is a conflict between the major key and the minor key. So what is the major key? The roll number, okay? And the minor key was given as the salary. If there is a conflict between the major key and the minor key, always the major key will win. Yeah, is it clear? So always this will be given the priority. Why? Because the Pawan has 4 types of salary. So what it should take, it will not confuse. It will only take the roll number initially, right? Understood, guys? So this is the case with sort fields equal to this is the major key and the minor key, right? Is it clear, guys? Major key and minor key. So like this, you can write multiple keys for multiple number of fields. Yeah. So suppose, yeah, no response from you guys. I'm waiting for your response. Please say yes or no. And
Yes, sir.
not understand. Yeah. Okay. So now, if we want, we can give something called as work file. So suppose imagine that you have 1 lakh records. Okay. Try it with 1 million records. You will definitely feel some lag in your system. So then you have to give something called as the work files. So sort WK01, okay, then you give the DD, then you will give your space parameter, okay, so SPACE space equal to TRK track, and any space you will give, okay, for it to, if there is a lot of data, then any space you will give, and let us say release you should write it's necessary, then the disposition equal to share, right? And like this, you can give multiple work files. So let us say we have given like sort WK2, sort WK3, and the same, right? So if you submit still,
Hello?
it's showing GCL error.
Sir, after the track, you have to give the code.
After?
After track.
After track, we did what? Incorrect use of parentheses. After track, we did not give comma. Okay. So now, if you submit, still it is not this. What step was not submitted? Not found. Okay. So how do you give? Yeah. Anyone have this idea? How do you give this sort work files? If anyone has any idea, please. Okay. Sort WK and NN. I think you have to give. It is not found. Let us give unit also, so that it won't be problematic. So let me give.
WK is enough.
Yes.
1 WK is enough.
Yeah. Because it is not finding, we will mention unit. So this position is required or not?
Position not required, sir. Volume is required.
Okay, done. So let us give unit equal to sys and mm, sys and then the equal to sys. So these are your work files. Let us see. There might be simple syntax errors, but we will never. Yeah, max is 0. What will happen? This is just to increase your speed. So these are your work files. So when do you give work files? So these you will encounter a lot. Okay. So when do you give work files? Okay. When you have large amount of data. Okay. When you have a large amount of data, at that time you give work files. Okay, and if you give like just try it with 1 lakh records, then you will get some space events. Okay, if you are getting some space events, that time you will be increasing. So in the production time, you will be increasing the space parameter in your work file. Space equal to, you will give such as, let us say, you will increase. So let us say 1 is given. So let us say you have given like track, comma, 1, comma 1, and then comma RLSE if you have given. So what it will do, it will just replay, you will go personally, manually, and you will replace it by 100. Okay, the secondary also you will give by 100. So these are the standard practices whenever you get any space events, just because of a lack of the workspace. Okay, when you have something lack of workspace, it is showing at that time you will be doing this, right? Okay, and if you are using it in the procs, if you are using it in the procs, you will do your space override. Right, and now let us see something. Yeah, so this is about your is it clear? Okay. And this is your, you can give yeah? No, please see everyone. Us. Yeah, yeah. Unmute, unmute and speak, or else I will just move on. Rajesh, please explain, sir. Yeah. So these are your keys, guys. So from the first position, so what are keys? Let me just tell you again. So what you guys will do, you won't respond through voice. Please respond through voice, or else after the completion of JCL and VSAM, you will say I did not understand anything. If there is no response, then how will we take the classes? How will we continue the classes? Yes or no? Only for few people we are continuing the classes. What happened with your voice? Huh? Mic is not working.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Then what do you have shame in asking some questions? Please ask questions. When I'm telling yes or no, if you are understanding, not understanding, please you should inform me immediately. After completion of all the modules, if you again say repeat, just sit in your home, find another job. You will not be capable of finding any job. When someone is repeating 2 times the whole modules, you should have minimum courtesy to open your mic and speak. Okay. So what is this keys? You have something like major keys, okay, and minor keys. Yes, major keys, minor keys, or else you can at least say like key one, okay, key two, like that you can have many keys. Okay, so what are the major keys? Okay, let us say the key one. What is that? This is also called as the major key. What is that? It is the first condition that is coded in sort fields equal to what? The position. So let us say from which position you want. So from which position, then the length. Okay. Yes, and then whether it is a character or else the zoned decimal, or else you can give the binary. Okay, either in an ascending order or the descending order. Like this you can give. So what? This is your first key. So let me just give it over here. Yes, position, length, what type it is. Okay, so the character, descending or ascending, whatever. Okay, so if you want to concatenate, so let us say you are using some AND operator, and then you are giving like sort fields. So just like that, not just like that. So along with this, you want to arrange something else. Okay, giving this line as priority, then you will write another thing such as, again you will write the position, then the length. Okay, then you will write ascending, and then yeah. So like this will go on. So you can say ascending, descending, whatever you want. You can just write it like this. So this part, okay. So this, let us say this is what position two, the length of the second field, and whether ascending or descending for the second field. So this part is called as the key two, or else or minor key. Okay, minor key. So this is the right. I hope you guys understood. Okay. So now let us say we want only the conditions in the input. If we want only the conditions wherever in the first position, we let us say in the first position wherever you have something, some name called as P. Okay. No. So let us say what in the fourth position we have some name called as P. Okay. So we can go back. So let us just write for that. So in which position? So first one is the position. From which position we want?
Fourth
position.
What? Third position or fourth position? Okay.
position.
Yeah. Fourth position, one character. Okay. Equal to, we want character P if I want. Right? So like this you will code. So let us just verify, submit. Max, this is 16. So let me just see. Yeah. Invalid fields in the operand, the JCL statements. Okay. Okay. So let us. So what happened over here?
Maybe double quotes. Double quotes we have to.
No. Double quotes are not required. So from the fourth position, one character equal to the character P. If you want. Uh, hmm. So how will you do? Okay.
Syntax is correct only, sir.
Yes, syntax is correct. But what did we do? We want the sort fields equal to this condition. and we are not putting it in any output file. Okay, we will give it. So what are these? Only these if you want in the output file. So what is the error there? So Pawan, I think you can help in this one. You are good with sort, I know. What we should do over here? Yes.
Sir, we cannot give condition in the field, sir.
So we cannot give condition in the sort fields. You have to use include. You are telling. Yes.
Sir, sort field.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Sort fields also you give condition.
So sort field is equal to copy. We should give that condition in the second line.
Okay. So if you want, I will give over here the sort field equal to copy. Yes. Will it work?
No.
I think no.
Sir, using include, sir.
Okay.
Include
then-
and omit we can do.
Yes. Sort fields it won't work.
No, sir.
What happens? Okay. But it is giving maxis is 0, then what happens?
Sir, we have to give out field file.
Yes. DS list data output. What? We will go to the data output and we will see. So what happened? Everything came. Why? Because we have given the sort fields equal to copy. Okay. Now we will give something called as include condition. Okay. Then include COND condition. Now let us remove this sort field equal to copy. And now let us see.
Mandatory, sir.
Yes. Is it mandatory you are telling? What? Include condition.
Sort field is mandatory, sir.
Sort field is mandatory. Is it?
Yes, sir.
Sort field is mandatory.
Before including, you can give the sort.
No. I'm just telling what we can do. So what I want in the output, I want to include condition equal to this one. So over here, what I can do, I want like a proper answer. So I only want this include condition. Whatever is there in the output, I want to include only this one. Then how we should give? You guys answer. Only include, no condition.
Can you repeat the
So-
question again?
So I want in the output, I want only from the fourth position, wherever you have the character as P. I want that. Only that in the output. How do we achieve this?
Sort out, include condition.
It is
Sort
the
out.
condition, sir. Add the sort field.
Your voice is not clear. What? Can you please repeat?
Add sort
If
field.
you have add sort field. Okay. Where? Over here. So for that you have to write over here sort of, right?
Let it be, sir. So it is fine. Add one more line. Sort
Okay. Sort.
field.
Okay. Field
Fields is equals to copy.
is equals to copy. Yeah. So we did this before only, no? So if we are submitting, access is 0, definitely you will get. But what we did, we have just copied it. No, Acha, nothing has come. Refresh. Acha, we cannot refresh over here. So let me go to the top. Yeah. In the output, you don't have anything. So let us see the input. Let us see the input and from which field. Maybe that might be the problem. Yes.
Sort fields equal to
So
one
from
four
the
character
position, I want P. Sort fields equal to
1 4 character ascending order.
Uh, 1
Some
4
fields
character.
equal to
Okay.
1 comma.
No. We don't see repeated stuff is okay. I'm just telling. See, sort fields equal to copy and then include condition. Then this one, it is working. But in the from the fourth position, one character should be equal to the character P. But the output is not coming. I want changes from this. What changes can we do?
In the place include condition, we can write some fields.
Some fields equal to none means that is for no duplicates.
Yeah.
Yeah. So why don't you want? I want duplicates. No problem. I want only pawans. Okay. So let us say input. I want like. Let us say I will give something like data input inside this. If I give something like, wait a second. Over here, if I give something like Pawnee also. So 0 4 PAVANI Pawnee. Yeah. How will you achieve this? And let us say she has some number. Yeah. So I want Pawan and Pawnee in the output. Then how will you achieve that? From the first position, one character, and this is definitely giving max is 0 if you are using like sort fields equal to copy, right? And if you go to the data output OP, okay, over here, if you are going, then you are not getting any answer. Why is it so? Yes. Anyone?
Sir,
Knows?
1 comma 4 instead of 4 comma 1.
1 comma 4 means from the first position it will take, no? So that will be different completely. So that is the first position. There you have character roll numbers. Okay. So you want me from the first position, one character equal to what?
1 comma 4.
Okay. If you say like 1 comma 4, equal to what?
Keep that P only.
P only. Okay. And if you submit, max is 0, but no issues. If you see the data output, you don't have anything over here.
Sir, remove all those spaces, sir.
Remove all the spaces. No. That is the data that you have got. What if you do over here? Let us say from the first position, yeah, two characters. First you did it in the ascending order, and then you have included this condition, right? So now, yeah, still it is not working. Yes.
Sir,
Yeah.
some fields equal some.
Some fields equal to xsum.
Yeah.
No. No. That is different. Some fields equal to xsum you will use if you are like having duplicates, you want it in some other file. So for that you require something like sort of. Okay. So let me just input and insert. Okay. And over here, let me insert OF1, sort of 1. Okay. Then sort of 2, of 2. Okay. So this is your input and this is your output. Okay. Okay. Will it work like this? Using your sort of DD, DSN, and whatever you have given. Then you will give sort fields equal to copy, right? Sort fields equal to copy, right? And then you will give out fields out, FIL fill, insert fields equal to, you will give it like 1. What you have given, the sort of 1 if you have given, you will give 1. Then you will say include, okay, include equal to, from the first position, if you have the character as equal to EQ, and then the character as P. Yes. So this is the input. So we want it in the output. So will this work? Yes. Wait a second. I did not close the P. Yeah. You have to mention sort fields. Sort in data. Sort in data. You have to mention your data. The input file you have to mention. Yes. So let me just see the output control statement. So this control statement is not working. Missing fields operator defined. So
Telling
yes.
not field.
Yes. You just tell me what to do in this one. I will make that particular.
Fields, field spelling wrong, sir.
FIELDS. Now if you submit, max is 16 only. And if you see, that is the same problem. Yeah. Now what changes should we without?
Sorting file and particular file to a sort of one.
See, I did not get you. Without mentioning?
Source file, how can you send the data to the destination file?
So what is, so how do we decide which is our input file? That's my question.
Sort of one should be source in, sir. Sort in.
Sort of one should be your
Sort in file.
sort in file. Sort of one should be your sort in. Okay. Then
Sir.
yes. Huh. Yes, so this is your input file. You cannot give directly sort of two. So we have given like this. Okay. So now if we submit,
Off should be removed.
off should be removed. But
Sort
okay. Is it Pawan?
sort in, sort off in. You wrote sort off in.
Okay, yes. Sort in. SORT. Sort in. Okay.
And remove the sort for 0, 1, 0, 1.
You want me to remove the sort work. Okay. Now, if you see the spool, see control statements for DS sort, and this is invalid outfill statement of one. So you don't want to give outfill, you want to give sort fields. Huh?
Include condition. Include
condition. So include, then insert, then the condition, right? Is it? Okay. Axis is 0. And then we will see the data output. So still if you see, Nothing is there. This is empty. Our data output is empty. What is the error? And how we solve that? So if you see our input, if you see, so maybe we have seen the condition we have taken as wrong. So if you want to see the calls one, calls on. So if you see the calls on from the fourth position, in the fourth position, I want whatever is starting with the P letter that I want in the output. How will I achieve that?
Did you give capital or small?
Yes. I have given capital. So
Small.
Okay. So you think it is case sensitive? Done. And let me give caps of CAPS caps of. Okay. And then P, I think it will take small p or not in the condition. Max is 0. And if you see DS list output, okay, over here, if you see, still it is blank. Yeah. How do we solve this problem? So please take the screenshot of this data input also and solve it and post it in the group within an hour. Okay. So try all the
given one. The fourth position it is the place.
Okay, yes, the 4, and then in that 1, okay, and then let us submit now. Max is 0. Okay. So now let us see our output, which is data output, and over here now Pawan and Pavani has come. Yes. So this is everything is about condition. So in this we have given the small letter p and either small or capital if I want. So let us say in the input, if we go to the input, okay, and inside this, if we have capital also. So let us say the Pawnee is having the capital letter. Okay, I have saved it saved like this, and if I submit, now in the output you will get only Pawans, but I want Pawnee also. Then what you will do over here? I want Pawnee also in that. So what did you understand, guys?
By giving the same condition as
Same condition as the.
by giving
So
the same condition as giving comma.
Okay, you are giving the same condition by giving comma. So you are telling you are giving this input statement, this include statement you are giving by giving comma, right? So let me just give it as the same, okay, and then you want to give it below. So let me just make it as capital P. It is telling max CC16, so let me just submit. So can you give comma and give multiple conditions?
The entry condition after the P, giving the comma.
So you are sitting in front of laptop? Sai?
No.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
No.
So I'm giving it. No. Okay. So who is sitting in front of laptop? Please try. So what you can do over here? My question is, what we can do? Can we give conditions based on this?
There only have to remove the condition.
there only you have to remove everything. Acha,
The
you
include
are
condition
telling
matters.
that like
And deletes.
this.
In the first column, I have to delete by giving the comma.
After E, brackets
After
open.
P, after P, have to give comma and have to do this.
Okay, like this you are telling?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay, the major key and minor key concept. Okay. Still it is giving max is 60. So if you
In
go,
case of
it is telling the syntax error. In place of what?
the starting
In place of what?
H character.
CH. Okay. Then what you want to give?
First one.
Okay, first one.
S double S
Double S. Okay.
remove CH
Remove CH. Okay.
and P beside P
Okay. In the first initial small letter P. Yeah.
inside the inverted commas.
Inside the inverted commas. Okay. What we should do?
Give another condition.
Another condition. Like the comma, shall I differentiate it with comma? So capital P.
Yeah.
Okay.
And remove
Okay. Yes. Okay.
Okay.
So let us see. So what is the full form of this SS?
SS is a multiple combination.
Okay. Max is 0, but if you see the output, Pawnee also has come. Yes. Yes. So this is your condition. If you want, you can take a screenshot of it, and then you can practice. So like this, if you want the multiple conditions, you can give. Now, I want, along with this, I want like whoever has the salary more than like 1,000 rupees. I want the output, whoever has the, along with this, I want. So this Pawan and Pawni also should come. Apart from them, whoever has the salary more than, let us say 1,000. So let me see the input. So let me give like, yes. So here, let us say whoever has the salary more than 2,889. Okay, that also I want. Then how we can do in this? Along with Pawan and Pawni, I want both that also. How will you do, guys?
Change the position of salary
Change the position of.
from where the salary is coming.
No,
Position.
this is like you want. See, I want from the 20th position like 4 characters. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 characters I want in that. So I do not have access to the input file. Let us suppose. This input file, I don't have any access. I don't want to change. So that is change you are telling, that is formatting. I don't want to format anything. As it is, I have gone. I want to just show it. So in this condition only, I want along with the and Pawni, I want one more, means a few more data. Whoever has the salary more than, let us say, 2,886. I want to show their data also. Then how can you do? Any idea, guys?
Yeah, giving the operator greater than less than C value.
Won't work.
Okay, it will it work. You can do. Can you give outside or operator?
No, sir.
No. Okay. Okay. From like what 20th position, 4th decimal should be greater than the character 2886, if I remember properly. If we give like this, will it work? I want both sides. Remove or. Right? Why? Why should remove or? So if we see this, yes, we are getting. Okay, this is input. So let me see the output. Okay, let me see the output. Yeah, I think we are not getting, but it has given max is 0. So did we give the proper? So let me just compare the data input and data output so that we won't be in the state of confusion. Okay, and we have the data input over here, and more than this 28886, you have Venkatesh, but Venkatesh did not come outside. Yes. So, but this proves that you can give the OR operator. That's it. Okay. And can you use the AND operator? So, Pawan and this one, both, if you can use or not, if you want to check. So, I should go back and just. Yes. Yeah, axis is 0. And DS list, data output. Now, let us go over here. Yeah. So operators are working, but we have to give some another condition. So all those things we will see. Yeah. So this AND operators also you can use. So I will send you an assignment based on this only. Then we will see about your outfill and reformatting. So in this we will do some in the sort. We will spend some time in the sort. Okay. So sort assignment. Okay. Sort assignment. Please take the screenshot of this one. Your inputs. Okay. Let me just show you the input. Everyone, please take your screenshots or whatever, however you can do. Please take this screenshot of this input, and then I will give you some assignments in here. Okay. So here I want all the names and roll number, means the employee numbers, right? I want all the names and employee numbers. So in that, who has name starting with P and ending with I or N. Am I right? Yeah. So starting with P or and ending with I or N, I want all those names. Okay. And then I want to add the salary. Okay, this is your second one. I want to add the salary of all Pawan and show in the output. Yes. If these are proper and operator or operator, we see and or operator also using this and we will see many assignments are there. We will see. And I will send you few documents. Okay, that also you can read it. Okay, so work on this one, guys. Okay, we'll meet you tomorrow. Done?
So adding the salary
Yes, Pawan.
is possible.
Yes, adding the
Adding the
salary.
salary is it
Yeah,
possible
but
in the JCL?
not only JCL, you have to use call COBOL also over here.
Okay.
Yeah, it's possible or not, you have to find out. You can use COBOL or anything, but I want to sort it like in this way. Okay. So how you are calling procedures, what way you are doing, please do like this. Okay. Starting with in the COBOL, you can do this part very easily, but the adding of salary, whether it is possible or not. And one more thing, you have to add the sequence. Okay. Do not add the sequence. You want to add the date. Okay. You have to add the date also. So let us say we are joining from like 10, 1, 12 and 2020 if you have joined. T20 like to so you are doing it something also you have something. Please save this and we will discuss the sort for tomorrow's session also and we will come right.
This conference will now be recorded.
The main fear you will have only in the sort and your DB2 and your procedures. What libraries you have, only that. COBOL somehow you will find out from Stack Overflow and all, but only in the sort it is very difficult. So we can do that, and I will send you few documents in your WhatsApp. Okay. So I think we can end our session now. Thank you, guys. Bye.